Hi, everybody. Ooh, my hair's all crazy. Sorry about that. Welcome, everybody, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, welcome. Let's get started. We are live. Let me let the people know we're live. We're live now. Get your asses over here. Over here. Hopefully, well, let me not put that because I might get blocked on YouTube. Get your behinds over here in the most friendly way that I could say it. Welcome, everybody. Oh, my goodness. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me see the Discord people. Where is the Discord people? Dear Discord people, get over here. I hear my somewhere else. Get over here right now, Discord people. Everyone, we are live now, today, right now. How's everybody doing? Where is everybody at? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. What do I got here in the chat? Oh, man. Yo, everybody. Here we go. You live? We're live now. We're live now. Let's go. How's everybody doing? All right. Now I can pay some attention to the chat. Welcome, everybody. You guys, make sure you're hitting that like button, please. And thank you. I got to shout out some folks. I don't want to say her name because I don't want to dox her because I think it's her legal name. But shout out to the person, and you know who you are. She sent Baby Bunny a coloring book and some uh clean hands crayons. Thank you so much. This is wonderful because let me tell you, I got marks all over my place. As I said, they're all over. We got a lot of art all over, and here I am with the magic eraser trying to scrub the ish out of these walls. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for doing this, and also for the mama, the energy drinks, the things that keep me going right over here. Thank you. One time I had somebody, I hope they're still a supporter. It's been a couple of, I think it was a year ago. A year ago, one of my supporters sent me 4 cases of this, 4 of them. And they came right through, and I was so happy, and I was good for like 3 months. So thank you for that. Thank you so much. This is like this right here, you guys. They don't sell at Starbucks anymore. It is my ultimate favorite. Okay, I have been hooked on this. I remember working in government, and I used to stop by the 7-Eleven when they sold them at the 7-Eleven to get me a little fix up of that. Thank you. Now let me shout out some people. Fairy Meadows, thank you for being a member for 16 months. Shout out to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Shout out to you. What is it? It's an energy drink. It's a I'll just pull it out again. Starbucks refresher, real coconut water, and real fruit juice. And I think the reason why I liked it is because of the coffee bean extract. It's coconut water and it's like, I don't know, a bunch of crap in it. And the sugar is about what's 22 grams of carbs in one drink. But this is all I needed at like 3 o'clock when my day was going crazy working in government. It was like the best pick me up. And this one is peach passion fruit, which is out of the 3 my favorite flavor. They also have like a black cherry lemonade, which I'm not too much of a fan of, but I like it. I'll drink it. It's amazing. These refreshers are it. I cannot believe it. They just don't sell them anymore. They don't. They have refreshers at Starbucks, but they don't have. There's something about the can refreshers. I don't know what it is, y'all. I don't know. It's something different, and I wish that they don't sell them anymore at Starbucks. They stopped a couple of years ago, but I cried when they stopped. I wish that they did. Not sponsored. Not sponsored, or at least Amazon, right? Something to that effect. All right, guys, let's get it together, guys. So shout out to you. I didn't want to say your name again. Thank you. And Baby Bunny's using the coloring book, so sorry. I can't show it right now. Thank you so much again for your support. Shout out to everybody. Okay, we got to get it together, you guys, because there's just been so much coming about. I also want to send, first of all, my thoughts are with everybody that's being impacted by this, by the hurricane and everything that's been happening. You guys, it's happening so quickly. A lot of people are being affected by this, so I just wanted to make sure if you guys got loved ones, hey, check on them, make sure everything's okay. It doesn't sound like things are going very well for a lot of families and stuff like that that's happening. My hope is that things get a little bit more proactive in helping people out in the community, because it's, I don't know. I'm reading the news and I'm reading something different every time, so I'm just like, Lord have mercy. Like, I really hope that everybody, stay safe, check in with your families. Thank you. All the families, everybody, Lord, wrap your loving arms around them and keep them safe. Thank you for saying that, Kim Watts. Thank you. Thank you. You guys, you're prepping now. All right, Daisy Girl. I know, Daisy Girl, you're in that area. So shout out to you guys. Please be careful. We're thinking of you. Daisy Girl, you can DM me, shoot me a DM and let me know that you're good. Yeah, that's what I have to say, you guys. Please be careful. That's all. And you said, no worries, Pika. Shout out to you. The grandbabies are always there. Grandbabies are going to do what grandbabies do. Oh, this is a good question. What is it called when you check in online and mark yourself safe? I always thought that was like a Facebook thing, but I'm pretty sure you can mark yourself safe in general, like just if something's going down. That's a great question though. So let people know that you're doing okay. I thought that was just in Facebook, but I'm not really sure if it's like open to other social media platforms. Yes, thank you, Only Anji. Thank you. It's a Facebook thing. That's what I thought. Well, if you have Facebook, let everybody know that you're safe. And stay in contact, please and thank you. Shout out to everybody and keep everybody in your prayers, okay? All right, guys, we got to get it together. We got to get it together because there's just so much going on right now. And initially, I thought that let's talk about what BUZBEE is saying on TMZ. All right. Tony Busby, the lawyer that had the press conference, about a week ago now, he has come out on BuzzBee saying that there should be more celebrities should be expected to receive like demand letters at this point. So I want to know in the chat, y'all, let me know what you guys think. Who do you think those celebrities are going to be? Lawyer Tony Busby on Diddy case. Other big celebs set to be sued sent them demand letters. Demand letters. Here it comes. Listen, I'm waiting for the name drops. I want to know the names. Some of us, I feel like we already know what those names could be because of, because, they were at the parties. They might have participated. They're not being very open about certain things and whatnot. But yeah, Meek Mills. I said Meek Mills. You said Steve Harvey? Rick Ross? Oh, Rick Ross. Usher? Oh my God. Let me know who else. This is crazy. Hold up. Leonardo DiCaprio? DJ Khaled? You said Judge Judy. What did Judge Judy do? She did not attend a Diddy party. Did she? You said Pink? But did Judge Judy attend a Diddy party? Not Judge Judy. See, now you just making shit up. Give me all the names. People just put, they say Judge Judy, not Judge Judy. Now you guys are just making shit up in the chat. See, I don't know about y'all. I don't know about you guys. You said, I feel like the list who is not okay. I feel like the list of who is not on the list would be shorter. That's what didn't we do like a poll and we talked about put all the names of the celebrity who you don't believe are going to be like attended these Diddy parties. Well, I could tell you Keanu Reeves, Mr. Roger. Who else? We said a bunch of Elvis Presley. There's a couple people that did not attend those parties. You know what I mean? That's what I got to say about that. You said Prince never went. Well, there you go. Well, Prince never went. Martha Stewart, she likes to party with Snoop. Yeah, but did Martha Stewart ever go to those parties? You said 50 didn't, right? I don't think he did. He very much trolls everybody. I don't think he did. You said Kanye. I thought Kanye went. Bon Jovi, maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? You said Tina McBride. Well, I hope she appreciates you having them. Lord have mercy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, I thought you were reading Celebrity Out. Shout out to you. Okay, Snoop is backpedaling. Snoop is going to do what Snoop does. He's going to be like, he's not going to respond until something. Not 50. Okay, not Eminem. Eminem didn't go, apparently. Eminem didn't go. You think Garth Brooks? I mean, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know. I feel like sometimes we are not privy to all of the pictures. Now, all the Jenners should be scared. All the Kardashians should be scared, in my opinion. In my opinion. Not Reba McEntire. Not Dolly Parton. Okay, not Reba. Reba didn't go to the parties either. Oh my God. Ay, ay, ay. Reba would never. Oh my God. Y'all are too much. Y'all are too much. All right, let's get into this article because we have to get into this article. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Okay, you said Betty White, not Betty White. Well, damn. Ooh, what about Miley Cyrus? See, she's had her little era too, of her freaky deaky era. So I don't know. She went through that whole little phase where what the hell? She was wearing that little. Y'all remember when everybody was making fun of her because she was twerking and she couldn't twerk with what's his name? Is it Alan Thicke? They had that one hit wonder with hell. It's been like many years. I can't even think. They had that one hit wonder, Alan Thicke, and then who was it? I can't even remember. Miley Cyrus was there. They had that whole music video and whatnot. All of them were Alan Thicke. Alan is his dad, Robin Thicke, isn't it? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See, y'all are the Wrecking Ball era. Yeah, she had that whole little thing. The foam finger, y'all remember that? Blurred lines. Thank you. Blurred lines. So she had her little moment. She really did. She really did. Okay, which one's the father? Pharrell. Pharrell was the guy that did blurred lines with one of the Thicks. I can't remember if it had to be Robin Thicke because the dad is Alan Thicke. So yes, I think we fixed it all together. Yo, y'all got my Monday head all messed up. Yeah, there were tons of blur lines right there. You are not lying. Anyways, let's get it together. Okay. So big celebrities on the level of Diddy are going to be sued for allegedly helping him carry out the cover-ups of sexual assault unless they settle out of court first. So says Tony Busby. Now, the Houston-based attorney joined on Monday, TMZ Live. We asked him what we should expect from his forthcoming lawsuit against Diddy. Specifically, if other major celebs would be named as defendants too. Yo, I think it's interesting that they put a Trump picture up here, Donald Trump's picture up here. So they try to let us know what the circle is. I mean, we've been knowing Donald Trump was a partier, yes. This one right here, what do you think he was doing with that egg? What do you think he was doing with that? What did Suge Knight say about the egg? He said it on Chris Cuomo's show. He basically dropped all that information on there. That's an egg that he's holding. What's that all about? Huh? Now, Russell Brand has had his own allegations. What was it, like a year ago or whatnot? And you could not talk about Russell Brand over here because the people came into the chat and they were fan stands. That's what they were. Sean says, does YouTube take 40% of this? Is Cash App us? Yes, YouTube does take 40% of that. Thank you so much for the $1.99, y'all. Usually the mods put the Cash App in the chat. Thank you, Sean, for the $1.99. I appreciate it. Yes, they take 40% of all super chats and memberships and stuff like that. YouTube is not, that's what they do. That's what they do. So yeah, unfortunately, that's what they do. And Daisy K, thank you for becoming a member. Shout out to you, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, your profile pic is gorgeous, girl. You are gorgeous. No, not the egg. The egg test. You remember what Suge Knight said to Chris Cuomo? And Chris Cuomo was like, huh, what's going on? And then Suge Knight asked him about attending these Diddy parties. And Suge Knight was like, it took you a while to answer. So you're like suspect because of that. Not the egg test. Not that they said the egg. You said yolks. You said it's a boil. Well, is it boiled? I don't know. I didn't ask Russell Brand on this picture. This is like too much. You said, oh, we all know about that egg. Right. You see that? I mean, what does this mean? What does the egg represent? Yeah, they put that egg in their bum bum. That's what they said. Mm-hmm. They did say that, Ingrid. They did. Mm-hmm. You said I can't make eggs anymore without thinking about that. I really try not to think about it whatsoever. You said Russell is exploring his spiritual side. He hasn't gone off the deep end. I know. Yes, YouTubes are thieves. Yes, they are. The egg is bizarre. Hey, Sylvia. Welcome, everybody. Those that are coming in. It's the boiled egg test. You said it's the yoni. Now, y'all know what a yoni is, right? Everybody, y'all are caught up with that. I mean, I could pull up a really good definition. The yoni eggs, that is essentially a method that is basically used to, like, I guess, clear out your area. But I mean, I don't know if I would have, I don't know about this being a yoni. If I mean, that's a real egg. You said if it cracks, they ain't ready. Oh my God. Y'all are too much. They've been saying that, failed pessimists. I'm telling you. And I actually talked about that when the allegations came out. And it was no bueno. Yes, the egg is an expander of sorts. That's what they say it is. Yep. That's what it is. No con los huevos, no. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I mean, you said sucios. Huevos rancheros, right? Something like that. Always no bueno. That's right. Always no bueno. It's too much. But apparently, like, this photo didn't age very well with Russell Brand and company. Let's see. Oh, and then we have the royals, right? And then you got Kanye right here. What's the name of this royal, y'all? I can't keep up with one of them. What's this guy's name? Let me know. Didn't he recently get married like a couple years ago? I think he just had a baby, right? So they partied it up too. This isn't Harry, is it? Is it Harry? Harry, it is Harry. You know, see, I don't keep up with the royals too much. I should be able to keep up with them, but I don't. It's just too much. Harry. It's Prince Harry. That's right. So there's that. Oh, now is that Kevin Spacey and Naomi Campbell? Kevin, after all the stuff that he just went through? That's Spacey. I'd never seen one with Spacey and Naomi Campbell. You know, Naomi Campbell recently got in trouble over there, I think in the UK, for like fraud or something like that on fundraising. Did you guys know that too? She just got into trouble over this shit. Yeah. You said she's probably on the list. What is she doing? I mean, she's looking like she's posing for that picture. And then Kevin Spacey's just being Kevin Spacey, I guess. I don't know. This weird, right? She did. See, I didn't know about Kevin Spacey in the Hangout. Okay, there's another one with Trump. So TMZ is literally putting up a bunch of pictures. We're trying to see who's going to get sued. There's the other royal brother right there. They're all partying it up. Makes you wonder, oh, look at this one. Ashton and Diddy, which we've been knowing that they have partied a lot. There's more pictures here. And more pictures here. And that is that. Okay. So then they list the pictures. Says BUZBEE says a bunch of famous people everyone has heard of are going to be sued by his law firm in the coming weeks. And he's already sent a demand letters giving these celebrities a chance to pony up a lot of money to settle and avoid a public lawsuit. And get this, BUZBEE says some celebrities have already settled. So we probably won't even know who was sued. Because those celebrities don't have to announce a settlement. Didi, say that louder. The web is so full of flies. So okay, all right. Daisy K is like, please don't let it be Denzel. I think we're all hoping it's not Denzel, but at this point, ain't nothing's going to surprise me. Nothing, Daisy. Nothing will surprise me. BUZBEE is not playing, right? He's like, what? We're about to do it again. It's about to happen. Oh my God. Where's my DJ Khaled? Hold up. Here we go.
Another one.
They're literally sending demand letters and they have already settled. And this dropped today. Today, they've already settled.
Another one, another one, another one, another one.
This is insane this is where we're at with these celebrities. They have already settled. Oh my God. Let me make sure I let the people know. Celebrities have already, like, even that is crazy. They don't want this shit out. So there's probably some people that we're never going to find out names if they have victimized folks. If we there's going to be, we won't know. We won't know if they have, if they've set, like, what, to what amount. That's what I want. We don't know. We don't know the names, y'all. Let me read this back again, y'all. This is on TMZ currently. You said Will Smith. Mm, 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 mm. The BUZBEE sees this case. Okay, hold up. And get this. BUZBEE says some celebrities have already sailed, or excuse me, settled. Sailed and settled. So BUZBEE says that a bunch of famous people everyone has heard of are going to be sued by his law firm in the next coming weeks. Now, he's ready to send out demand letters, giving these celebs the chance to pony up a lot of money to settle and avoid a public lawsuit. Here we go. And get this, BUZBEE says some celebs have already settled. Who? That's right. Tell them we need to know who. You said Judge Mathis? Not Judge Mathis. Now, see, y'all are just throwing me. You says Judge Mathis. What about somebody threw out the name too? What is it? Judge Judy. We deserve to know. I think it's of public interest that we know that these settlements be made public. We need to know. We need to know. Hashtag we need to know. This is not cool. I'm going to talk a little bit about this clown here in a minute. I promise you. You said David Miscavige? As somebody who's like possibly settled, you never know. So TMZ dropped this bomb. I know, but we must know TMZ is I know, like, why are they teasing it this way? And even more, why is BUZBEE teasing it this way? I don't know. You said I did not, Kim. Let me know, is it pertaining to this topic? Because I can bring it up. We demand to know. Because honestly, like, these things that have happened have impacted the public, right? Like, these crimes are of public interest. They need to be known. You don't just get, like, this is the shit that I don't understand. And that's what people get away with all the time. You don't get to just, I'm going to settle quietly and not let people know what the settlement was about. To me, in my opinion, you settling, that really clearly says something that was found, and clearly there was some level of fault or something. You said, I feel these people didn't participate, but facilitated, knew, and turned a blind eye. Rem. And that's the thing. It's like, I'll give y'all an example. If I go and I rob a bank and I take Rem with me, and I take Susie Q and I take a bunch of you guys, we're going to rob a bank. Okay. Bossy, you're in there. We're robbing banks today. That's what we're going to do. Okay. And we buy a gun. Okay. And we go and we rob this bank, and we're going to set it off. Nobody gets shot or hurt, but we got away with it. I am the driver. I'm robbing the bank, and y'all are in the car with me. Okay. In my little Pinto rabbit car. Okay. We're going to go. And, I have a gun. I point the gun. I scare the shit out of everybody. We take the money. We live it up. We're taking the money out there. Okay. And we got away with it. Did I commit a crime? I didn't get caught. Did I commit a crime? And what if Bossy says, Rabbit, I'm sorry, I'm gonna rat you out. I'm sorry, I've decided to change my life and I don't want to be robbing banks anymore. All right, Bossy. Well, she decides she's gonna come public with this information because we just, we robbed that bank. Nobody got hurt. But Bossy, she's like, I changed my life. Okay, whatever. I saw the Lord, whatever it may be, and everything is fine. We're gonna go that direction, right? And then you tell me, all right, I'm going to tell the media about this. I decided to get my lawyer involved, and then we settled. But nobody knows the information, right? Nobody got hurt. Nobody knows the information. Nobody knows that I robbed a bank. The crime still happened, though, right? I still think that it's of public interest for us to know. Bossy might have not been holding the gun. She might have not been driving the car, but she was there, right? She somehow was a participant of it. I'm the facilitator of it. I'm the driver. You know, I'm the Fast and the Furious driver. I'm getting through this and everything. But nobody knew. But I was able to settle and I got away with it. Does that make me a bad person? It's weird how you can kind of make the comparison to some of these politicians as we see it, right? So to me, it's like, how is it that these people don't get to, they get to, BUZBEE says some celebs have already settled, meaning that they've already played their dollars. They paid their dollars already to have everything go hush hush. But we will never know. And I have a feeling that one of the persons that probably settled was probably Leonardo DiCaprio. I know you're not snitching, Bossy. Bossy says, I was invited to a Diddy party in 2000s. While at pre-party, I accepted the invitation. It was nice, but decided not to go to the party because Cameron was getting on my last nerve. Cameron was getting on my last nerves. Oh my gosh. Well, shout out to you. And Bossy says, for the record, we're not snitching. All right, we not snitching. All right then. We're not snitching. But who do you think? You said most definitely. I think him. He would most definitely have settled. You want me to scroll up? Hold up. Accomplice. Yes. They are accomplices to a crime. The only thing needed for evil to succeed is for a good man to do nothing. So who settled? You say you calling Dog the Bounty Hunter? For all we know, he's probably well aware of what the hell's going on over there. Mm-hmm. Allegedly. Okay. But what do you guys make of this? You said Morgan Freeman is not on the list. Are you sure of that? I bet Morgan Freeman is not on the list. I have a feeling that DiCaprio probably settled. I don't know about Kevin Hart, but it wouldn't surprise me if he is trying to get ahead of it as well. But I think DiCaprio was definitely one of them. I also feel like maybe Ashton Kutcher was one of them. You know what I'm saying? Something to that effect. You said, I'm not listening. I don't know you're planning, and it won't be going to the cops. Thank you. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. Linda's not going to snitch as well. We asked BuzzBee straight up if there's these upcoming lawsuits are just about people trying to cash in by claiming to be one of Diddy's alleged victims. And he says his firm is doing a lot of due diligence to weed out folks looking to hop on the gravy train. BuzzBee is representing 120 victims. Now, has this changed? I kind of wonder. It doesn't look like the numbers change thus far. But he says his firms field a few thousand calls from people claiming that they were victimized by Diddy. And, you know, there's probably a lot of people that have been victimized by Diddy, but there's probably no receipts of it. We like, who would have knew? Yes, Sylvia. I bet you J-Lo settled. I bet you J-Lo, DiCaprio, and who else? Ashton Kutcher. Who else? There's probably been a lot of settlements. And let me tell you, we're gonna hang up to. I need to pin this because we need to go back to the J-Lo thing here in a minute. I want to talk about J-Lo here quickly because Joseph Sherman, we dropped a video and one of his clowns decided to copyright strike whatever the hell they like to do to try to silence us when we're giving commentary about a very public situation. I got to show you guys. Joseph Sherman, and I didn't want to make a huge video about this. I want to thank, hold up. Did I forget how to spell Joseph? Lord have mercy, Joseph. I really did forget how to spell Joseph. Did he put his shit on private? Rhymes and dimes. I think he put his stuff on private. Did he put his stuff on private? Oh, shit. No, he didn't. No, he did not. Okay, I'm gonna have to search for it, y'all, because I have a mess on my IG. We have to search for it. So I'll have to refer it back. I'm sorry. Didi, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Y'all drop some hearts in the chat if you got a membership from Didi. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I figured out how to spell his name, but I think he put his shit on private. Something's going on with Mr. Rhymes and Dimes, the bullshitter over there. Like literally something's going on with him. I can't find his page, or he probably blocked a bunch of us. That's what he did, which wouldn't surprise me. Huh. Huh. Interesting. 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 All right. Anyways, we'll come back to that. So the first lawsuit, BUZBEE says, will be filed this week. We got a celebrity lawsuit filed this week, or that will be filed this week. TD Jakes is another one. TD Jakes? Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. The first lawsuit, BUZBEE says, will be filed this week, but they won't involve celebs. Okay. Well, there's that. Instead, they will name corporate entities who help facilitate Diddy's alleged crimes, and a celebrity defendant will come later. He also claims Diddy's sexually abused a 9-year-old boy. Our full interview with BUZBEE airs today on TMZ Live, which I'm sure they will be striking the shit out of anybody's channel that is playing that. I want to know, see, these settlements right here, this is what worries me. BUZBEE, Tony BUZBEE. I know settlements are quiet. I know that that could be somebody's right, but I want to know, and I think the people want to know what exactly happened with this. You know what I mean? Just because they settle a lawsuit doesn't mean that they can't charge bad feds. That's right, Naked Parrot. Tell them louder. I think some folks are more worried about public opinion than the feds, to be quite honest with you. Like, because you know that the public, we're going to find out, right? Like, we're going to find out if there's something going on, if you know what I mean. So to them, they're more worried and concerned about maybe the public's, saying something about this, if you know what I mean. You said, question, I really don't know. So I'm wondering, are the settlements public? Can they be searched? Miss Faye, settlements don't always have to be public, but it's like Priceless Death says we deserve to know. So we don't support these people. I agree. And thank you, Pika, for renewing your membership. Shout out to you, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, love. To the Pacer machine. I don't know. Pacer's not going to show if they settle. Like they'll block it. That's what they'll do. You need to do a live every day until Hurricane Milton is done harassing Florida. I'm so tired of the minute by minute storm trackings. It's giving PTSD. Thank you, Bossy. And like I said, everybody, we started this live. Make sure you guys keep Bossy and Daisy Girl and a bunch of you guys here in the chat that are in those areas that have been affected in your prayers, y'all. Hold these people in your prayers because they definitely need it. We definitely need to come together and figure it out. If you're able to give to a reputable, entity that's actually going out there and helping the people, please do so. If there's NDAs involved in the settlement, then they really can't talk. But Steve, if there's a crime that happened, I think that the NDA would be voided, no? So these people are just trying to get ahead of it. They don't want people knowing. They're worried. They're scared. They're like, we don't want to get canceled. That's not what we want to do. We're going to get ahead of it. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Which, unfortunately, I guess they can't do that. Anyways, so let's talk about this. I did a short little video about Diddy's mom's statement. Okay, so apparently Miss Janice dropped a statement yesterday. All right. And I want to know, okay? I want to know. Yes, thank you. Thank you for saying this. I want to know something, all right? And I really tried to be like very understanding of where Miss Janice is coming from, but I can't help it. Miss Janice, I'm sorry, I can't help it. Because I have seen footage of Miss Janice on these getting the IV drips and, with Diddy kissing her son, yada, yada, yada. That I can't help but wonder if this is what this is about. And so and I don't even know if she wrote the statement. I think it's written by her undersigned, which would be like an attorney, right? So let's read it, okay? I read it a little bit earlier, but I didn't do like a live reaction. Now, let me turn on the light here because it's getting dark, y'all. Okay. It's getting a little dark, so I can read this. Um, y'all ready? So it allegedly it says Janice Combs, Smalls Combs, that's how you say her name, the mother of Sean Combs, through her undersigned counsel and on behalf of the Combs family, released the following statement. Now, undersigned counsel would be like what, the attorney, and on behalf of the Combs family would be, the family. Like, did she write this or did the family write this? She says, I come to you today as a mother that is devastated and profoundly saddened by the allegations made against my son, Sean Combs. It is heartbreaking to see my son judged not for the truth, but for a narrative created out of lies to bear witness what seems to be like a public lynching of my son before he has had the opportunity to prove his innocence is a pain too unbearable to put into words. Like every human being, my son deserves to have his day in court to finally share his side and prove his innocence. What do y'all think about that so far? Renee, mom's acting like Diddy never smacked her in front of people. People said that. People said that they had seen Diddy he had his hands on his mom. That's what people said. Mm-hmm. You said it's BS. Well, say more, y'all. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys? You said mama don't want baby boy losing all his money. She's complicit. She's complicit. All right. You said facts. Has Janice forgotten we heard? That's what we heard, right? The bodyguard said it. Stop the cap. Look at y'all throwing caps in the chat. He deserves, well, that I do agree with. He does deserve his day in court. Okay. But to prove that he's innocent, most of his assets are in her name. Wasn't he trying to put the house up when he was seeking bail too? Keep that in mind. She wants to keep that house. Ay. You said mom is just a puppet. Okay, let's keep reading. So, I'm not here to portray my son as perfect because he's not. He has made mistakes in his past as well as we all have. Can't even read. He's made mistakes in his past as we all have. My son may not have been entirely truthful. Okay, wait. Now, Miss Janice. All right. When she says this right here, I just done lost it right here. When she said this right here, my son may not have been entirely truthful about certain things, such as denying he has ever gotten violent with his ex-girlfriend when the hotel surveillance showed otherwise. Sometimes the truth and a lie becomes closely intertwined that it becomes terrifying to admit one part of the story, especially when that truth is outside of the norm or it's too complicated to believe. All right. This is the biggest piece of bull that I've ever heard right here. Okay. When the Cassie lawsuit happened, he said through his attorneys, it's bullshit. It's lying. That didn't happen. Didn't happen that way, right? And by the way, I find it so distasteful that Cassie's name is not even named in this letter. Like the ex-girlfriend. Okay. The victim, Cassie Ventura. Okay. That would be the best way to phrase that. Right? Like the victim. Cassie Ventura. Because she is the victim. But here when she says that sometimes the truth and a lie become so closely intertwined that it becomes terrifying to admit one part of the story, especially when that truth is outside the norm or too complicated to believe. No. It's not what he did was wrong. Maybe that's outside of the, that's the norm part. But what would be too complicated to believe about the fact that he was putting not only Cassie, but what about Kim Porter and what everybody else has said? Because everybody has bared witness and said time and time again. that he had put hands on Kim Porter as well. I think that the lawyer wrote this. It truly, Susie Q, I would say this as well. Like, you lied about what you did to Cassie. Okay. You thought you were never going to get caught. You thought that it was never going to come out, and you lied. Diddy didn't even name Cassie either for whatever reason. And the apology, thank you. The lame apology. You said, yeah, she didn't even sign it, bossy. So what this tells me is that Mama Janice and the Combs family have enabled Diddy. They're either very scared of him to speak against him, but they've enabled him. They've allowed him to become this monster that he is, that he's become throughout the years. You guys have allowed him. You created some of this as well. The industry created it. Sure, I give you that. But some of this is learned behavior, right? Some of this is accountability within yourself. Like Mama Janice, you raised somebody who put hands on Cassie and others, because these are not the only named victims that we know. So that's a weight on you. That should be heavy on you, right? Because you raised this man, right? And now you're defending this man. So there is no excusing. There is no like terrible or anything like that. Yeah, and you can't forget the minors. Thank you for saying that. All right. Let's keep reading. So, yada, yada, yada. Let me see. Sometimes the truth is a lie. That is why I believe my son's civil legal team opted to settle the ex-girlfriend, which we know is Cassie's, lawsuit instead of contesting it until the end, resulting in a ricochet effect as the federal government used this decision against my son by interpreting it as an admission of guilt. As an admission of guilt. So, what is the purpose of this letter if it was not an admission of guilt? If you just said here, like, what is he innocent of? So they don't think that he's guilty? Salt and Pepper Natural says, I heard Miss Janice threw parties back in the day and hired models for the event. She's almost a madam. Oh, Lord. Really? Thank you for the $4.99 love. I didn't know this. That's a first. But the video. Thank you, Salt and Pepper Natural. I think the lawyer wrote it. Yeah, just like their lawyer wrote Kalina's statement after Don's lawsuit. There you go. It sounds very lawyerish. It's like they don't admit to fault of anything. Right? Mama Dukes partook in all these activities, and Puff was proud. And then the timing of this letter from the heart. Yeah, there's some these attorneys, but listen. You said she what? Why do you say that? Let me know. Why do y'all think? Because some of you guys are saying in the chat, like, the lady was a madam. I don't know. Allegedly, that's what people are saying. That's what you people are saying. Let me know what you think. Say more. Say more. Thank you so much, Didi. Thank you for being a member for 12 months. And then you're gifting memberships. Thank you, love. Hit that like button, please. And I never tell you guys to do that. Hit the freaking like button. All right. Don't be stingy with these likes. It helps me get in the algorithm. Please and thank you. It helps us grow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You heard the same? Okay. All right. That's what they said. That's what they said. They said that the lady's playing a madam. All right. Well. All right. Let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. It is important to recognize that none of us, regardless of our status, are immune to fear or mistakes. Not being entirely straightforward about one issue does not mean my son is guilty of the repulsive allegations and the grave charges leveled against him. Many individuals who were wrongfully convicted, that's not you, but okay. Many individuals who were wrongfully convicted and later exonerated had their freedom taken from them. Not because they were guilty of the crimes they were accused of, but because they didn't fit the image of what society considers to be a good person. No, ma'am. No. And there's no such thing as a good person. I don't think a lot of us, we can do good things, but I don't think that there's such a thing as a good person. I think that there's people that do good things, because a lot of us can be swayed to different things. But this is not it. This has been 3 decades of stuff, You know what I mean? 3 decades. And how he's handled himself throughout the years, and the violence and the things that have put out, just because they've been able to pay off people and make shit go away and not allow shit to be, what it needs to be in the public eye and whatnot, doesn't mean that that people don't know about it, if you know what I'm saying. This is such a shitty letter. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what attorney wrote this and why. What was the why behind this? Because this doesn't serve the purpose that people think that, like, this doesn't serve that purpose. It doesn't make me change my mind about Janice Combs or the family or anything like that. It just doesn't. It doesn't. Hey, Grape Tea. Ada, thank you for becoming a member. Shout out to you. You say, yeah, she is shaming us. That's what it I feel like we're being shamed for asking the questions that a lot of us are wondering about this. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. I mean, she had to do the IV. Let me see if I can pull that footage. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Let me see. Hold up. Janice Combs IV footage. IV drip. That's what it was. It was like an IV drip thing. It was a really weird video. And I can't even, was it this one? Hold up. There's a lot of people that have replayed this video over and over. I want to make sure I can play somebody that won't strike me or anything like that, because you just never know. So the mama has always partied. She's always done that, partying and whatnot. Let's see. Is this it? Here it is. Is this it? This is hold up. Is this it right here? Yep. That's my baby.
Mom, freshly dipped though.
Yep.
I was
That's what she was doing. I can't play the whole thing because of the sound. Let me play a little bit over here so everybody sees. Like this, no disregard or care. To me, I think she was enjoying the life as much as she was enjoying everything else. I don't know. Some folks might say, well, she's an innocent lady.
didn't show she's so picky.
What do y'all think? It's not cute. It's not cute. It's not cute. Mama was getting the IV drip. So there's this, I just don't. Yeah, no. No. I feel like, ooh, this didn't age very well for all of that. You think it's creepy when someone wants you to shut up, they publicly shame you, says SG. It's true. So we are being publicly shamed for questioning, I guess, right? Like, that's what it is. It is important to recognize that none of us, regardless of a status, hold up. I read that part. Not being entirely straightforward about one issue does not mean the guilt that my son is guilty of repulsive allegations, the grave charges leveled against him. Many individuals who were wrongfully convicted, okay. History has shown us how individuals can be wrongfully convicted due to their past mistakes or actions. Watching the world make jokes and laugh at my son's life crumbling before our eyes is something I cannot forget. It is simply agonizing to watch the world turn against my son so quickly and easily over lies and misconceptions without ever hearing his side or affording him the opportunity to present his side. Well, he is going to have an opportunity. He's going to court. He's going to have an opportunity to say his side. So I don't know what's up with the guilt tripping here. Shame on you in the chat and anybody else watching the replay. Shame on you for now allowing for questioning and wondering. Shame on you. All right. Shame on you. These lies thrown at him are motivated by those seeking financial gain. 120 people that have been vetted and verified as having actual receipts and evidence, I don't think is evidence of people seeking restitution or money. I don't think that's what it is. Are there people out there that are probably calling the number and just, saying all kinds of things, see if they can get any into the settlement? Potentially. I don't know. But 120 people, that's not at all whatsoever. We can't just say, oh no, there's no lie behind that. That makes sense. If they're vetting and they're going through the processes, and we don't even know if there are new people that are going to be added to this complaint. What did the district attorney say? That the investigation is ongoing. It is. So that's what we gonna do. Thank you, Pika. Oh my goodness. Thank you. You just reminded me I need to do something. Hold up, girl. For those that are wondering what eyeliner I'm using, and I might insert the what is it? The little pay thing. This is the one I use. This is the what the hell is this called? I forgot. Is it the Benefit roller liner? Definitely good. Recommend. Look how thick that is. Pretty good. It's what I use. Y'all can get it. Ulta, all those stores. It's about $25, $26. Pretty good. I like it. And it lasts and it doesn't smear. It lasts all day. All right, moving forward. So to make matters worse, the federal government to make matters worse, the federal government is now using these lies to prosecute my son. The injustice has been unbearable for our family. The worst part of this ordeal is watching my beloved son be stripped of his dignity, not for what he did, but for what people chose to believe about him. Okay. I ask his supporters, fans, colleagues, friends, and the public to not judge him before you've had the chance to hear his side. I beg you to think about those who have been wrongfully persecuted, to remember that not everyone who has made mistakes in his life deserve to have their entire existence judged by a single action or a few mistakes. My son is not the monster they have painted him to be. He deserves a chance to tell his side. I can only pray that I'm alive to see him speak his truth and be vindicated. What is that supposed to mean? Okay. Respectfully submitted on behalf of Janice Smalls Combs and the Combs family. Really, BUZBEE said today in an interview that he has approximately, so another 100? Are you kidding me? So all this information is being vetted, right? This is the interview he did with TMZ. Let me see if I can play a portion of it. Of course, under fair use. All this information is being vetted. This, I think, is from the documentary. So hold up. I don't want to play the whole damn thing. We already played the documentary here. Let me play this.
Who's going to be named, who's going to be outed. I don't expect that to happen this week. I'm hoping to file some lawsuits this week.
There you go.
They, of course, will include Mr. Combs and some corporate entities. But we want to make sure that if we name individuals beyond Mr. Combs, that we make sure that we've done our homework. Because
corporate entities would be hotel rooms, maybe banks, maybe I don't know, if different things, and people that corporations that might have been present when all this was happening. I especially think that it's going to be for sure hotel rooms,
because it's going to create a firestorm. We understand that. So we're going to make sure that we dot our I's and cross our T's.
Tony, you said something interesting there. You said, I don't expect that to happen this week. So that sounds like there could be other people named, other famous people named down the road. I know you said this is going to be a process over the next 30 days of filing these lawsuits. So,
Kim, I did see the link. I just can't play it because I don't know if I'll be struck. So I haven't watched it. I'll definitely check it out later on today.
So are you saying not this week, but maybe in the weeks coming after this one?
I would expect so. I really don't want to get into a situation where people are, if I don't file a lawsuit next week, then, there's that creates a media frenzy. The truth is, I want to be clear about something. If you were attending one of these parties, if you will, and you attended before, or you knew what was going to happen, that is, you knew that a particular drug was being used in drinks that was causing people to be coerced and taken advantage of, and you were there in the room, or you participated, or you watched it happen and didn't say anything, or you helped cover it up.
Who would that be? It's going to be a lot of things. You said Lou Taylor. Ciroc could be another entity, right?
In my view, you have a problem. And as we file each one of these cases, we're going to make an effort to resolve them on the front end. But failing that, we're going to file public lawsuits and pursue these cases aggressively. So who will be named, when they will be named, all that will come out in due course. But the bottom line is, I want to be
Clive Davis. They do need to make this shit public. Okay, well, Jay-Z. What about Jay-Z? What about Jay-Z? Now, you guys heard. What about Jay-Z? Let me stop because my mind goes into like a frenzy every time. Yesterday we had our 70K party, and I was playing with you guys just some of the things that some of the parodies that people are making online about Jaguar Wright and her statements. But Jay-Z could very well be, because but that's not a surprise. We've been knowing Jay-Z. Stevie J. Stevie J. Yep. Most definitely.
Be clear about the scope of this. A lot of people attended these parties. A lot of people saw this activity going on. A lot of people allowed it to go on, said nothing, didn't intervene, maybe benefited from it, profited from it. All of these individuals and entities, in my view, have exposure here.
Are we talking about celebrities on the level of
Yes.
Diddy?
I would expect so, yes.
Have you sent any demand letters out to anybody other than Diddy saying,
you said Oprah?
Here's what you've done. We want to settle with you, or we're going to file a lawsuit. Have you sent any to, say, other celebrities beyond Diddy?
We have, and I want to explain that process because it's important. In every single case, especially cases like this, we collect our data, collect our evidence, do our due diligence, spend time with the victim, and then because it's in the best interest of the victim, we attempt to resolve these matters without the filing of a public lawsuit. And we have done that already.
Wait, Cameron Diaz, who hasn't done a whole lot of shows anymore. Wilmer Valderrama is another one too. Definitely. Wilmer Valderrama for sure. I'll have to check it out. I will check it out because I did see her story, and I haven't really had a whole lot of time to really dig into a lot. But I do wonder. I have a lot of questions too in general. Ellen DeGeneres is another one for sure. Steve Harvey, Cameron Diaz, Jamie Foxx.
We've done that, I would say, with a handful of individuals, many of which you've heard of before, and we'll continue to do that. That's just the standard process that every lawyer in the United States who handles these types of cases uses because...
Oh, the Kardashians are also probably settling quickly. The Kardashians, we know that, right? Like, we know that the Kardashians definitely have to be up on that list.
It's the right way to do it.
But there are also people who want to jump on the gravy train and want to make money. And that's got to be a big slice of what you're getting. I mean, it's not just automatically believing somebody because they say it.
No, Harvey, I think you're right. I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. You get 3,200 calls and that turns into 100 some odd clients.
That's the part. And I'm sure that they're probably like exhausted from reading everything and having to review everything. I mean, it's just, yeah.
I think you see the process that we're involved in. We're doing a lot of vetting, a lot of due diligence.
Okay. Now, I wanted to show you guys something real quick. Oh, not this. Hold up, y'all. I got to show you guys something. So, you guys remember last week when Piers Morgan interviewed Jaguar Wright, Vlad TV, and Ariel Mitchell Kid, right? And that was a huge thing. It was a little bit like a lot of the somewhat dramatic in what was said between these individuals and everything. Ariel Mitchell Kid called DJ Vlad a culture vulture. Hold up. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about, okay? Y'all remember that? Well, I'm following Ariel on her IG, the attorney, and she says this. She shows us this screenshot. Vlad TV interview, Ariel Mitchell Kid. Hi, Ariel. This is, I could even see the name here, even though it's scribbled. I think it's Evan from Vlad TV. We want to schedule you for an on-camera interview. If interested, please let me know your availability. We have studios locations in New York and LA. All right. Ariel responds and she tags DJ Vlad and Vlad TV. You really got some nerve even thinking that this was cute to request this. I made it clear I don't care for you or your platform on Pierce Morgan's Uncensored. However, or excuse me, honestly, I think this was a setup anyways. And if I wouldn't have said yes, you would have put me on blast like you did, or like you did our good brother Marlon Wayans. Let me make myself clear. The cold day and hell, and my dead body will be the only time I would ever grace your disgraceful platform. Don't play in my face no more. This will be your only very public warning. At Shannon Sharp 84 and Club Shay Shay. She's not playing. Y'all hear that? She's not. She said no. She said no. I think that's a no. I would just leave Ariel Mitchell Kid alone. I like Club Shay Shay too. She was very clear, but that was a mic drop. So she gets an email from Vlad TV about an interview, and her response is that you got some nerve to even think that this would be a cute request. I made it clear I don't care for you or your platform at Pierce Morgan. Honestly, I think this was a setup anyways, and if I wouldn't have said yes, or you would have put me on blast like you did to our good brother Marlon Wayans. Remember, if you follow this, Marlon Wayans, there was this back and forth with DJ Vlad and Marlon Wayans. I think it was like a couple weeks ago. Let me make this myself clear. The cold day in hell and my dead body will be the only time I ever grace your disgraceful platform. Don't play in my face no more. This will be your only very public warning. Yeah, that's a solid no, right? Because she went up there, she said what she said, which I don't think she was wrong. I think that that DJ Vlad's statements are accurate. I think that people need to be careful when they go to Vlad TV because of the track record of the dun dun dun, the feds are coming, and they start knocking at your door. I would be worried. I don't think she's wrong for that. I don't. I don't think that there's a different way whatsoever. You see Tyler? Did you see what's going on with Tyler Perry right now? Oh my God. There's some stuff going on with Tyler Perry. All right. So, you said Vlad is the feds. I mean, but like I would have just left her alone. Why would you think it'd be cute to just request her? You know what I mean? It's not cute. That's all. No, tell us. There's just been a lot going on with Tyler Perry. Apparently there's going to be some documentary on Tyler Perry that's going to be exposing him coming up pretty soon, and it's not looking bueno whatsoever. I'm waiting for more sources to report on this, but apparently that's what's been said, that something's about to go down with Tyler Perry. He might be the next one that's people are going to speak out against, and that's not good. I don't know, yo. I don't know. You can't. I refuse to watch his movies and shows. He's trash. I will say that, like, the very first, was it Diary of a Mad Black Woman was the first one. I thought it was great. And then after that, I didn't really follow too much of his movies and plays because they were a little bit, like, it kind of had the same tone as the first one. So I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling a lot of this. But I loved it. I mean, I don't know. Remember the Boondocks episode? And then there's that. But y'all, let me know what you guys think in the comments about this. What do you guys make of this? What do you guys think? Who are the next celebrities that are going to be named in these lawsuits? That's the $1 million question we need to know. That's it. You think real tea with Chris Marie says they get Tyler. Oprah is definitely next. There's Oprah, and then there's Dr. Phil and all these other people. Oh my. The industry is in shambles. Is in shambles. All of it. Oh, yes, Kelly B. The way she handled those Maui fires, ridiculous. You're absolutely right. What she did right there is ridiculous. But what I want to know is, are they're celebrities that have settled silently? Who are they? Who are they? Anyways, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go because I gotta go tend to baby bunny. Thank you guys so much for watching and hitting that like button. Don't be stingy with the likes or dislikes, whatever, as long as you're interacting. Shout out to everybody in the chat, guys. Thank you again for supporting my channel. Fairy, thank you again. Sean, thank you. Daisy, thank you. Didi, thank you. Pika, thank you. Salt and Pepper, thank you, thank you, thank you. Didi, thank you again. And Ada, thank you. You guys are amazing. I gotta go. It's late. All right. You guys have a good one. Bye, guys. Have a great night. Ooh, let me right here. Bye.